got somewhere to dress for, and I've got no need to stress for. And so I'll always put my best forth and count my blessings. And there'll be no need for tissues, cause there'll be no further issues.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and welcome to The Organized Cook. It's Toni's 12 Days of Thanksgiving. And if you're a subscriber to my newsletter, then you know that my Toni's 12 Days of Thanksgiving is basically my guide to doing 1 or 2 things a day for 12 days in preparation for Thanksgiving Day. That way, when it comes around to Thanksgiving, you have more time to spend with friends and family and less time in the kitchen. So I already showed you how to make a make-ahead cranberry sauce and a mushroom white wine shallot sauce for your green beans. Right now I'm going to show you how to make a sauteed spinach with cranberries and pine nuts or dried cranberries. And this recipe is not a make-ahead recipe. It's actually something you'll want to do right before you serve. So you can even do it when you bring the turkey out and you're making your gravy. You can quickly saute your spinach. It's very simple. It only takes a few minutes. So what we'll need to do, well, first of all, you'll want to know what serving dish you're going to use. So I'm going to set out my serving dish that I'm using. And if you're receiving my newsletter, then you know that Bella Gray Designs has designed some beautiful menu place cards where she's taken each of the recipes and created these gorgeous little cards. So what I have done a couple nights before is I set out all of my serving dishes and I label each of them so I know exactly which recipes are going in which serving dishes. So you want to heat a few tablespoons of olive oil. Actually, you probably want to do more like 4 or 5. And in a large skillet. And you'll want to use a 16-ounce bag of spinach lettuce, and then you'll want one small package of dried cranberries, and then just a small 2-ounce package, 2 to 4 ounce package of pine nuts, and that's it, and a little salt. So once our oil is heated, we're simply going to just dump all the spinach in there. So you'll hear the spinach kind of cooking underneath, and then we just want to saute it until it starts to reduce. Once it starts to reduce, we can add the cranberries and the pine nuts and then season it a little bit with our salt. You want to make sure your heat is on medium, not too high. Get all of our spinach in there. The first time I made this, I thought, oh my gosh, all this spinach, how is it ever going to reduce? It only takes a few minutes. So it's the last thing that you want to do right after you make your gravy before serving. So it's starting to warm, starting to reduce on the bottom. And you want to make sure it's not too dry underneath. You want to make sure you have enough oil for it to reduce into. If it seems too dry, just add some more oil. Mine seems to be just fine right now. And right now, I think it's reduced enough to go ahead and add my dried cranberries, my pine nuts. Oh, see that right there? I would love to go grab my camera. That looks so beautiful. And some salt. And just keep stirring it around until the spinach reduces. So literally probably a 5-minute side dish. And if you haven't checked out my video recipe for Toni's Perfect Cranberry Sauce, you'll want to do that too, because that is a make-ahead recipe where you can make ahead your cranberry sauce. And I also have a recipe for a make-ahead mushroom sauce to pour over your steamed green beans on Thanksgiving Day. Those cranberries, the dried cranberries, soften a little bit. If you want them softer, you could soak them in some water the day before or the morning of, but I actually prefer mine a little chewy. It's a nice contrast to the softness of the spinach. And it looks like our spinach, I don't know if anyone timed that, but it looks like our spinach is ready to serve. Yum, so I have my serving bowl ready, and I know exactly which one it's going into because I've already labeled it. So I'm just going to transfer it into the serving bowl. This will only serve about 6 to 8 people. So So if you're cooking for more than that, you want to double the recipe or even triple if you need to. But look at how beautiful that is. So for more of my Thanksgiving recipes and my make ahead tips and videos, be sure to check out ToniSpilsbury.com. And if you want to sign up for Toni's 12 Days of Thanksgiving, be sure to sign up for my free newsletter. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
I've got surplus to give more, and we're all welcome through his door. So I got my blessings and give thanks to the